Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a haul that I did at Dollar Tree yesterday. I went in Dollar Tree yesterday for some bread. That was the only thing that I needed from there, and I had already been, I believe it was on Monday that I went, and I thought that they had already put everything out that they got on truck, because when I got there I saw a bunch of empty boxes and everything looked to be, sorry, I'm gonna pull you guys a little closer, everything looked to be fully stocked. So I thought that everything they were gonna get in, they had already had out. So yesterday I decided to stop by because I needed some bread, and I'm so glad I stopped because I found so many great things. I found some Milani products, I found some Maybeline products, I found some Physicians Formula, excuse me. And I was so excited, so I picked up about, I think about $12 worth. So yeah, I was very excited because my Dollar Tree never gets this good. It is never this good at this Dollar Tree. I know most of you have already picked up the Milani stuff that I'm about to show you, and the Maybelline stuff and the Physicians Formula. But for those of you who haven't, let's get on in the haul so you can see what I got. Just to let you guys know, I am in the Dallas area, and the Dollar Tree that I go to is in the Wynwood Village Shopping Center. That's all I'm going to reveal. If you know where that's at, you know where it's at. If you don't, sorry. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and start out with the Maybelline lipsticks that I found. And I've already taken everything out of the packages, just for the sake of time. So this is the package that it came in, and it's the Maybelline Moisture Whip Gloss Stick. And I got 3 of them. The first one, well, they look like this. First of all, it's like the maroon or brandy colored hardware with the gold trimming. And this one is in the shade Barely Wine. Okay, I'll do a quick swatch for you guys. Hope everyone's doing okay today. It is still a hot day over here in Dallas. We're still scorching, but we're moving right along. Fall will be here before you know it. So this is Barely Wine, and as you can see, it is very, very creamy. It glides on so well, and it's creamy. I wore one of these today, earlier in the day, and it was almost too creamy. I felt like it was slipping, and I felt like I had to wipe, you know, the edges of my lip line. And I did use a lip liner, by the way. I felt like I still had to wipe the edges of my lip line because it was like slipping outside. So apply it with a light hand, and just remember it's very creamy. You probably don't even need chapstick. Now if your lips are busted up chapped, yeah, put chapstick on. But I mean, if you just, you know, if your lips aren't that chapped, I think you'll be fine just with the lipstick. Okay, here's the second one. Looks the same way. And then this is in Barely Pink. This is one of my favorites. It is a nude pink, almost a skin tone color pink. I would say that these are buildable, but being that they're so creamy, to me, if you know, apply 1 or 2 coats, it's going to start to look more shimmery than anything. So this is the swatch right here of the Barely Pink, and as you can see, it's a very beautiful color, and it's a very nudie pink color for the natural look on your lips. So that is a very pretty pink to wear on a day where you don't feel like wearing a full face of makeup. And then the last one that I got of that kind is the Barely Fuchsia. And this is a very pretty color. It's a pink It's coming off more mauve in the camera, but it's more like a pink, like a fuchsia, just like a fuchsia pink. And this one I was experimenting with yesterday just because I wanted to see how it compared to the other pinks that I have in my collection. So I did use it quite a bit yesterday. And this one is, out of the three that I got, this one is the most pigmented. Being that they're lip glosses, I didn't expect them to be this pigmented. But this one is the most pigmented. It really, the color is just really, really great. This is the Barely Fuchsia. And all three of these are with like 2 or 3 coats. I went 2 or 3 times when I swatched it. So that's the Barely Fuchsia. Very pretty. Okay. So sorry guys, thirsty. The next line that I picked up is from Milani, and a lot of you have already picked this one up as well. I have myself too. I've already picked up 3 in this line. I picked them up, I think it was last summer around this time, and I have 3 different shades, and then I found 3 more shades yesterday. And this is the Milani HD Advanced Lip Color. Package looks like that. And I picked up these 3. And as you can see, the hardware is black with the gold trimming. Very chic hardware. I can't think of the high-end design that they mimic, but I know there's a high-end that kind of looks like this. I don't think it's Estee Lauder. It's gosh, I don't even want to say because then I could be wrong. Anyway, the first color that I picked up was 117 Sweet Grape. And again, I know this is one of the shades that a lot of people found the last time they had these out. This is one of the shades that I didn't find, so I was happy to find this one. And it looks like that. And it's a very pretty purple. And that's the shade right there. And again, these are also very creamy. Not as creamy as the Maybelline lip glosses, but they are pretty, they're pretty soft, pretty creamy. Again, you could probably get away with wearing this without any lip balm or chapstick. The second one I found is in the shade Ignition. And it's just like a, I wouldn't say blood red, maybe like a candy red or an apple red. Very pretty for the fall. Let's swatch this one. Oh, this one's very pigmented. So there's that one right here. Very, very pretty. And then the third one that I found like that is in the shade Premier Plum, and this is my favorite. And as you can tell by the sticker, it is a very dark purple, and I love it. I love, love, love this color. Beautiful. Now the camera's not doing it any justice, but it is very beautiful. It's a little darker than what it looks like on camera, but it's perfect for the fall, and it's perfect to, in my opinion at least, in my definition of the vampy look, I would choose a color like this just to stay on the safe side, but it would be very chic and very pretty at the same time, you know. That's that one. Okay, and then of course the last ones that I'm going to show you are the Milani Glitzy Lip Gloss, which everybody's been raving about. Everybody's been picking them up. Of course, my Dollar Tree is the last one to get them in. And they were in the package like this. And I picked up 2 Glitzy and 1, I'm sorry, 2 glitzy 3D and 1 just glitzy. And then I bought this one, believe it or not. This is a glitzy 3D. I found it at a Walgreens sometime last year, I think, and I only paid, I want to say $2 for it. It was on clearance for some reason, so I'll start with this one. This is called In Vogue. Very pretty. Look at all that glitter that's in there. It's very beautiful, and this is one of my favorites. It's very glossy, very sparkly. When you want your lips to be like bam, this is the one you want to wear. That's what the wand looks like. Check this color out. Look at that. Beautiful. When you want to stand out. This is the one to wear. And this one, yeah, I said the shade, In Vogue. And then sticking with the same line, this is a 3D glitzy. This one is called Fashion Diva. And it's more of the purple, like a lavender with sparkles. Again, the same brush. So that's this one right here. But look at the sheen. Oh my god, that's so pretty. So much glitter, but it's so pretty. And then the last 3Ds, this one, it's more like a red tone, and it's in Leading Lady. Yeah, this is more of a red, sort of like a maroonish red. Very, very pretty. I just love how glossy they are. And then the last one that's just the regular glitzy looks like this, and it's just like just a regular soft pink. It still has, oh my god, it's disgusting. I've got my hair everywhere. Sorry about that. Now this applicator is a doe foot applicator. It's different from the other one. The other ones are like you know, like brushes almost. This one is not as sparkly as the 3D, hence the 3D, but it's still, I mean, it's still very pretty. It's this last one right here. See how these are more sparkly, and then this is just more shimmery almost, but it's a pretty color. I like it. Okay, last, I've got 2 more things to show you. I found these Physicians Formula Organic Wear Pressed Powder, and I know a lot of you guys have already picked these up. This is in the color Translucent Light Organics. I used this today. I like it so far. It did look a little cakey this morning, but I'm guessing that's because it was early in the morning and I really didn't, like, I just threw my makeup on. I didn't even pay attention, really. I was running out the door. So I got 2 of those. This is the one I've already opened. I won't go into too much detail about that one because I know everybody already has that. The last thing that I found is the Maybelline New York Color Show Nail Polish. And it looks like this. And this is a limited edition shade. It is in the shade Vintage Violet. And as you can see, it says limited edition, and it's just like a very dark plum, beautiful dark plum color, beautiful for the fall. Again, if you want to combine it with your vampy look, you can. The only thing that I noticed about this one is that you don't really see the sparkles that you see here. It's more, it comes off matte. I don't know why, but it's like a matte color and it dries really, really fast. So, and they did have this one. They had the one that goes with the nudes palette. It said the nudes on it. They had several of these. They had several of the Milani lip glosses, several of the Maybelline lip glosses, several of the Physicians Formula. I mean, yeah, they stocked it all up. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video because my time is telling me to stop. And I will see you guys in my next video. I'm not sure what I'm going to have out next, but I do have a lot of ideas in store. Thank you again to all of my subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you guys until next time. Many blessings to you. Bye.